All right, we're back. And I have with me two more products. I have our custom set of stereo earplugs or custom earbuds. These are my BE3s, which is a triple transducer. They're made specifically for me, as you can tell. Same process as ever. Put the earplug in the ear bowl. For those of you with large ear bowls and ear canals, I recommend always putting the canal in first with the top of the earplug out forward slightly so you can twist in, just like so. And repeat again. Put the earbud in the ear canal and leave the front portion out just slightly here, and then you can just get a nice twist in and it'll seal nice and snug for you. So they're in my head. These have been everywhere. These have been thousands and thousands and thousands of miles. I've had them repaired, but this core model has been everywhere underneath this helmet specifically. So I know what this feels like. I love them. So I always recommend, you're dealing with a wired product, so just make sure that you compensate just a little bit with your helmet. You maybe pull a little bit tighter, a little bit snugger, just so you don't catch on a wire or anything like that, and you pull it down over top. And now that right there, that process of what I just did, for those of you who actually wear this guy underneath the helmet, when you have put something like this underneath your helmet to listen to your music on your helmet, what I just did by pulling the helmet over top of it without hooking it is very rare. When you have something, and I have a generic set right here, when you have a generic set like this, it's about 20% of the time this guy is going to catch on the outside of your helmet and it's going to pull it out or it's going to dislodge it. These are in my head now. I can't show you what it is. I don't have a x-ray, but it's sealed. It's now in my ear canal. I don't have to do any adjustments anymore. You have a custom set of earbuds made specifically for your head that fit under the helmet. We make them extremely flush, as you can see on the outside shell. I'm gonna take the helmet off. Magic, I can put it back on. We make it nice and flush to the ear. It's not gonna catch on anything. Here, I'll do it nice and slow for you once again. You can see, if you just watch, see I have ear bend there, but it doesn't pop them out. It doesn't unseat them. If you can see on this ear here, that when I get this ear bend here on this ear, they're not dislodging. They're just in because they're in my ear canal. Now what I just do is just pull the helmet down over top. They find their place in there. They're in my head. That's why I love them. That's why these have been thousands and thousands of miles. It's extremely comfortable and it's hearing protection. What more could you ask for? So let's take it out. Pull the helmet down over. That, I didn't even pull it. I just pulled it straight off. And that's like, that is for those of you who have problems with getting your earbuds hooked. This is going to solve your problem right here. When you pull that and these guys here catch, or the bottom of this catches, you're not going to have any problems with these. It's just going to slide right over top of it because we made it flush and we're thinking about these things when we're making these products. Take them out. You stick your fingers over the top of the ear bowl, pull it out. And finally, we have our generic set of earbuds. These guys are like 10 bucks on Amazon. Just really some of the most flush ones that I could find for my ear. You can't really get exact size of what it's really gonna feel and look like until you actually physically get it and put it inside your own specific head. So a generic, it's made for the mass, it's made for the average. And for somebody like myself, I have small ear canals, small inner ear bowls. I have a smaller shape to my ear, and most earbuds, this is the smallest cup that I can put on, and it still is just not quite small enough for me. So just put them in, and now they're in my ear. So this is very similar to how the first generic earplugs feel. They create a seal, so there's still a seal on there. With these though, you get that vibration in the cord. You get that pickup through the cord itself. You have all the things that just the generic set of earbuds is going to give you. So it's not made for a specific custom fit. Now, for some, it's great and it works. For others who want to have more of a comfortable ride and you are willing to take the time to learn and invest your money into a higher level custom earplug or custom earbud, that's why we make our products. We make it for you guys. We make it for those who are searching for better. So let's just pull these guys on top and hopefully they stay in my head. So I'm going to pinch it nice and tight, and all right. So on this one, they stayed in. Now, if I want to correct it, obviously because this one over here on the left side didn't quite get a seal, so I want to get it there, so you kind of get a feel there. And there we go. Now, this is once again a controlled environment. When you're on the bike, you do that and maybe you start singing along, you move your head or the cord gets caught and up. Now it pulled out. Now this side's messed up, so I gotta go in there, So I'm doing all of this while I'm riding down the road, and so it seems like every single movement of my head, every single time that I try to do any adjustment, the generic earplugs are pulling out, they break the seal, and now I'm getting more wind noise, and it all kind of starts falling apart quickly. So let's take it out. So pull it up, and now I'm gonna take it off without pulling, because sometimes you just pull your helmet off and you forget to pull the sides out. You just kind of take it off, just like I did with the custom set of earbuds, and I'll put it back on and take it off correctly. So take it off, and they both pop out of my head. It catches, now it drops, maybe it pulls my phone out, and now I have a big problem. We have people that their cord can get caught in all sorts of places. You lose it, it drops in water, and now you have no earbuds. And it's a big problem that you can face. Now, granted, you can drop ours, and the same thing can happen. With it being custom, it ensures that it's in your head. With these, now I'm out a $20 bill. So I'm gonna take the helmet off one more time, expanding the bottom of the helmet while I do so. Put it back on. Hello. And get a good seal in there, make sure that it's not upside down, and this one's kind of spinning around on me. Okay, so just take it off correctly this time, pull the helmet straps out, and you see what happened. Okay, so this guy here is dislodged almost entirely. This guy stayed in, but it's just right at coming out of the side of the head. So it speaks for itself. A custom product is made for those who want better, for those who seek to have more comfort, to have a better product when you put your helmet on. I can liken it to having great film equipment, or in a lot of what our customers you can relate to is a great tool, the highest end tool you can buy if you are, if you're into fixing your car, if you're a carpenter. Having a great tool that works every single time you go to use it. It doesn't break, it doesn't snap, it's not cheaply made, it's made to your specifications, it's weighted correctly. With a custom product, it's going to work for any application that you want to use it for, because it's made for your head. Now, generic earplugs, generic earbuds, generic filtered earplugs, they're not made for you. They're made for everybody. Now, it works for some, and it's fine for some, and that's great as long as you are wearing hearing protection. That is what we, at our core, that's what we care about. We want to protect people's hearing. But if you want to have superior comfort and you want to have the right product that's made for you, call Big Ear. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.